always taught me to do my best in everything I do, and he cleaned schools, and he was one of the best cleaners. He showed me that no matter what I do, I can be the best, and I can inspire others to do the best.
I feel like I've learned that I am, resilient, and because boy, this is hard, especially for somebody that this is their second career.
I think what I learned the most about myself during the process was that I'm capable of reaching my goals. I think I need to give myself more credit. I think it's always scary at first, especially in the medical field. Things are very serious and mistakes can cause a lot of issues. So I think just realizing that I am capable is probably the biggest thing I learned.
Everybody in the media arts department, Tim Fennell, Randy Grimes, Rebecca Price, all the instructors there. You guys helped me out big time, kept me going, especially Tim Fennell. He was my advisor. He was awesome.
I'm going to give a shout out to my family and my friends, and I'm also going to give a shout out to the faculty here at Trident. I've absolutely loved everyone that I've come in contact with, everyone that I've spoke to. I've felt very wanted, and everyone wanted to help me complete my journey. So I want to give a shout out to all of those people.
I think my biggest shout out for that is my Nana. She is my biggest supporter when it comes to things like this. I can just tell her anything and she's like, hey, we're doing it. She never tries to reason, which might just feed into delusion. But it's nice to have someone who supports me no matter what I want to do.
I'm a hands-on person, so to be able to construct something, it's like you're an artist, and for the chefs to see your vision and guide you through the hands-on experience, making whatever item you're making, I feel like that's one of the greatest moments for me.
I would say that my dad inspired me because I saw how hard things were for him, and he went to work every day with a smile on his face, and he was grateful for every day that he had, and he really just showed me that, if you can do this while going through something like that, then I can do anything, so.
Actually, I've inspired my daughter. I have a 24-year-old daughter, and I've always pushed education for her. She's seen how hard her mom has worked, and she told me how inspired she was. She was my biggest cheerleader. She's like, Mom, go after it. If that's something you want, then go get it.
In 5 years, I hope to be creating something in the tech world, whether it's a game or a whole new section of AI, something that would just shock the tech world. That would be amazing for me. And I hope to just make an impact on the world that no one else has made before.
In 5 years, honestly, I do intend to have my own brick and mortar. That's something that I do see myself having in the future. So in the next 5 years, hopefully generational wealth, that's truly the plan.
Graduation means I finally did it. It means all the hard work, the late nights, the early mornings, everything is finally paid off.
It's not the end of everything. It's an end of an era, but it's opening up a new door to new things.
Graduation means legacy. It means opportunity. It also means completion, a moment that I thought I'd never have. And to be able to say that I've arrived in some way and then can share this with others is important, yeah.
Relieved. It took me a while to get here, but I have arrived and I'm here, and I'm just relieved, happy, and everything else that goes with it.
Our parents will really, really be proud. This is the first time that we've ever been able to go to school together. We have a 9, almost 10-year age difference, so very, very proud. I think everyone's probably going to cry too, but it's like a 2-for-1 deal at the same time. Yeah. I think more than anything, Mom is going to be like really excited. I know she's going to be over the moon.
Some people say I'm a big crybaby, so in certain situations, you know, a tear may show itself. So I think the excitement of it is going to be indescribable, again, because I've missed the opportunities in the past, and Trident Tech is allowing this dream to fulfill itself.
My dad dropped out of school at like 7th grade. My mom got her GED. So yeah, I'm about to be doing big things. And I know like one of the last things I told my daddy, I told him that I promised to make him proud. And so I know I've made him proud, and my family tells me that all the time. So I know my daddy's gonna be watching me and proud of me, just like everyone else.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the 61st commencement ceremony for Trident Technical College. Please welcome the administration of Trident Tech, followed by the faculty, and then the Trident Technical College graduating class of 2025. Would everyone please rise? Let us begin the ceremony with the presentation of colors by the Dorchester District 2 School District Joint Junior ROTC Color Guard, followed by our national anthem, sung by TTC employee Mr. Rodney Barentine.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proud gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
Good afternoon. Let us bow our heads in prayer. Heavenly Father, we come before you today with hearts full of gratitude. Today we celebrate these graduates, their determination, resilience, and growth. This moment reflects years of hard work and commitment to achievement and transformation. We thank you, Lord, for getting us safely to this day. Thank you to the families, friends, faculty, and staff who have supported them along the way. It is a reminder that no one walks alone. We thank you for sustaining them through every test, every long night, every moment of doubt, and every moment of panic when the Wi-Fi went out during an online exam and it's 11:55 p.m. We thank you. You've been with them every step of the way, and we know you are not done with them yet. Graduates, as you prepare to walk across this stage, go out in joy as you celebrate your achievement here today. Go out with confidence, knowing that God will continue to lead you. Go out with strength, equipped with all you have learned. Go out with wisdom, as God renews your mind each day. And finally, we ask that you grant them the courage to dream boldly, the resilience to shine brightly, and the grace to serve humbly. May the work we do and how we do it bring faith, joy, and hope to all we encounter. In your name we pray. May we all say, amen.
It is my pleasure to introduce Anita Zucker, the chair of the Trident Technical College Commission. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 61st commencement ceremony at Trident. Long hours of hard work and sacrifice in order to succeed, regardless of the challenges you may have faced. We applaud your efforts. Graduates, this is your day. This is also a very special day for your family, friends, and loved ones who supported you through your educational journey. Their support, inspiration, and encouragement helped make this day possible for you. Please join me in thanking your families and friends for believing in the value of education and for believing in you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Area Commission, we send our congratulations to the class of 2025. Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Vicki Wood and privileged to be the 6th president of Trident Technical College and attending my first TTC commencement. Candidates, this ceremony represents a true milestone in your lives, and we are honored to share this occasion with you. Sharing the platform with me today are some special people who helped make Trident Tech the education and services that we possible. I'd like to first introduce the members of the Area Commission. I ask that you hold your applause until all are introduced. Anita Zucker, Charleston County. Margie Morse, Charleston County. Barrett Mallory, Charleston County. Dr. Yvonne Barnes, Berkeley County. Joe Danning, Berkeley County. And Carol Duncan, Dorchester County. Please join me in giving our Area Commission a round of applause. I would also like to introduce the college's cabinet, the leaders of the institution. Will you please rise to be recognized? I would also like to introduce the leaders of the Faculty and Staff Council, Jamerson Madwood and Michael Stoner. Please rise. I would like to acknowledge the esteemed faculty of Trident Technical College here today to celebrate their students' success. I ask the faculty to please rise to be recognized. I would like to acknowledge the school district partners here today to celebrate their students who have embraced higher education. There are two prior to their high school diploma. I ask the superintendents, principals, counselors, please rise to be recognized. This event is truly a team effort. As we graduate 2,267 students, 857 are with us today, with the youngest being. I want to thank the members of the graduation committee who organized this amazing event. Evan Reich, Glenn Seal, the TTC Bookstore, Marketing, Information Technology, Public Safety Facilities teams. Will you please rise there around the Coliseum? Please rise to be recognized. We are privileged to live in a country, now more than ever, with the events happening around the world. We would like to recognize our veterans and active military personnel. Will those who are veterans and have served or are serving to protect our nation please stand to be recognized? This achievement would not have been possible without the love and support of your parents, family, and friends. Will you please rise, look around, and share your appreciation for your support? faces there. Class of 2025, today is a day we celebrate you in this your next chapter. As you look ahead, I encourage you to aim for the future. AIM is an easy word to remember, but if you look at the 3 letters as acronyms, as inspire, innovate, and make your mark. These are 3 pillars that will guide you through your career and your life. To aspire is to dream. Set your sights high and move forward with determination. Aspire to be more than successful. Aspire to be kind and meaningful. Aspire to dream big and act boldly, and you will achieve any goal that you set for yourself. Be innovative in how you think, problem solve, and respond when life throws you the unexpected. Never give up. Innovate the way that you overcome obstacles, the way that you lead, listen, and love. And make your mark. Turning your dreams into a reality. Set your goals and take action. Success isn't about talent. It is about perseverance, resilience, and determination to follow through. Don't be afraid to embrace challenges and risks. They are often the very steps that shape your legacy. While I stand before you today as a college president, I started my career exactly where you are, as a first-generation technical college graduate. At that time, my goal was to earn an associate degree in business so that I could continue my education. My aim was to become a teacher. I found innovative ways to continue my education while raising a family, working full-time. In each step in my career, I made my mark by making the position that I was in better than it was when I arrived. I then shifted my aim to my next goal. I share my story to inspire you to dream big. Your technical education has given you a strong foundation for which you can achieve any goal that you set for yourself. So class of 2025, this is your moment. Set your aim on bold goals and pursue them with passion. You will make your mark while achieving what you once thought was just imagined. Thank you.
This year, we continue the tradition of having outstanding student speakers provide their reflections. If you are fortunate enough to spend time with these 2 ladies, you immediately know why they would be chosen to speak tonight. Tonight's speakers were selected by a committee comprised largely of student organization presidents. Ms. Olivia Smith, Associate in Science, will provide our first reflection. Ms. Smith is a recent high school graduate who decided to stay in the local area to begin her higher education career, and we are grateful that she did. As those of us who champion the many benefits of starting their education at Trident Tech know, Olivia made the right decision. She is ready to use her education and work experience to assist her as she pursues a degree in business. As her friends left to attend 4-year colleges, Olivia forged her own path with the goal of transferring to Clemson. Having checked that off the list, she is now poised to transfer to Clemson University in the fall, where she will join her brother, who is also a Clemson Tiger. I have no doubt that she will thrive there as she has done so here at Trident Technical College. Please welcome Ms. Olivia Smith.
Have you ever asked yourself, am I on the right path? I asked myself that question 2 years ago when I graduated high school. All of my friends were going to 4-year universities, and it made me question if I had made the right choice by choosing Trident. I was nervous about the unknown of my future, but deep down, I knew that this was the best decision for me. So despite my doubts, I followed through with my plans, and I attended my first class in August 2023. What I didn't know at the time was the effect that this decision would have on my life. Not long before I decided to go to Trident, my world was turned upside down. My dad was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. The doctors told us he only had about 6 months to a year to live. I'll never forget that moment. It felt like everything around me had stopped. My dad was my biggest supporter, my best friend, and the person I looked up to most in the world. And suddenly, I was facing the reality of losing him. At that moment, I knew that no matter what, I wanted to be there for him. I wanted to be with him to make memories, take care of him, and just be by his side. Because I chose Trident, I was able to do exactly that. Online schooling allowed me the flexibility to control my own schedule. Instead of being hours away on a college campus, I was able to be at home where I needed to be. I got to be there for my dad in his final years, cherishing every moment, from playing golf together to simply just sitting and talking for hours on end. The doctors gave him a timeline, but he fought that timeline with everything in him. I was blessed with almost 2 more years with him. I watched my dad go through the hardest thing possible with the biggest smile on his face and the most positive attitude. He showed me that anything is possible, and he's the reason that I strive to be the best version of myself every day. He passed away almost 10 months ago now, but I have great peace and happiness in knowing I'll see him again. I know he's looking down on me every day, and I know he's so proud of me and the path I've taken. Beyond the gift of time with my dad, Trident provided another huge blessing: free tuition. At that time, finances were a major struggle for us. My dad had to eventually stop working, and I couldn't allow my mom to bear the burden of having to support me and my brother all by herself. I've been working part-time since high school. The idea of taking on massive student debt from a four-year university was overwhelming. But Trident made education possible for me. And because of that, I now have the opportunity to take the next big step in my education. In fall 2025, I will be attending Clemson University to earn my bachelor's degree. Two years ago, I wasn't sure what my future held, but now I have a clear path forward. Trident gave me the foundation and the confidence to get here, and I couldn't be more grateful. But my story is just one of thousands. During my time at Trident, I've met parents who went back to school to give their children a better life. I've met teenagers who don't have parents and are navigating life on their own. I've met hardworking people who simply couldn't afford to go to college if it wasn't for Trident's free tuition. Every person here has a story. Every one of you has faced challenges, made sacrifices, and worked incredibly hard to get to this moment. And today, we celebrate that. No matter what obstacles you've had to overcome, no matter how many times you doubted yourself or questioned if you were on the right path, you've made it. You kept pushing forward, and that is something to be so proud of. So as we take this next step in our journeys, I hope we remember that success isn't just about where you go. It's what you do with the opportunities that you're given. Trident has given us all an opportunity. Now it's up to us to take what we've learned and make the most of it. Congratulations, class of 2025. You should be so proud of yourselves.
So let's move now from one impressive student speaker to another impressive student speaker. Our second speaker, selected by our student leaders, is Ms. Andrea Ross, Associate in Science, as well as a Certificate in Sustainable Agriculture. Ms. Ross is a military veteran, having spent 10 years in the United States Army. She has a heart for horticulture and was able to further this passion through her studies at Trident Technical College. Ms. Ross gives much credit to the Trident Tech Scholars Network team and other TTC employees for encouraging her and giving her the confidence needed to audition to be a student speaker this evening. If you are fortunate to spend any time with Andrea, you can easily see her care and passion for nurturing and for a more sustainable community. Ms. Ross is slated to begin her four-year college career at the University of South Carolina, Columbia, as a Gamecock. We did not plan to have two rivals here, by the way. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Andrea Ross.
Before us lies a world waiting to be shaped by the minds, hands, and hearts of those in this very room. Getting here was not easy. And if you're anything like me, you know the pain of studying hard only for your brain to go completely blank the minute when that exam paper hits your desk. I know that it took sacrifice and, of course, that battle with finals. For me, finals weren't just a test of knowledge, my doubts, and my journey. I didn't take the most traditional path to get here, and along that path, I learned 3 lessons I want to share with you today. I learned how to dream beyond the circumstances. Despite our hardships, my mother did her all to create a world of possibility through our mind. She got us up in the morning with theme songs. Yep, some had alarm clocks, but we had anthems. Through a song by Desiree called You Gotta Be. You can go stream it later, you'll see what I mean. She didn't just play the song, it gave us a mindset, a rhythm, and a reason to believe. The lyrics commanded, listen as your day unfolds, challenge what the future holds, and it concluded that love will save the day. And yet, despite that foundation, it took years for me to understand that belief isn't just a feeling as if I didn't do enough. See, leaving the military was difficult because while we were trained to be soldiers, we weren't trained to become civilians again. After submitting over 1,700 job applications, I faced something far greater than rejection. I lost my vision and I was paralyzed due to a service-connected illness. My doctors told me that it would be lifelong, but my response was that it better strap in for the ride. But I went to class while living in my car. I took tests after medical treatments because dreams do not die from hardship. They only die when we stop believing. This taught me my second lesson, to believe in the work no one sees. After leaving the military, I became a farmer, starting Heritage Farms right here in Charleston, South Carolina. That was not easy, okay? And if you think finals are tough, try explaining that decision to your family and friends. I can remember my grandmother saying, did you pray about that? But I knew something powerful lived in the land. See, farming is just like success. It doesn't begin with the harvest. It begins with the unseen labor and the faith that your seeds will grow. That's what we did at Trident Tech. We trusted that our work would grow into something one, but I stand as 10,000. And so today, I stand for the father earning a certification to provide for his family. I stand for the mother doing homework while putting her kids to sleep. I stand for the veteran navigating a civilian life that feels unfamiliar. And I stand for the high school student who's owning a diploma and a degree. We all have persevered while studying, but it took us to get here. But guess what? We are here. And we got here by the last lesson, to succeed by owning our journey. I waited a long time, too long for the perfect moment, scared to own my purpose, constantly comparing myself to what is or what was. But here's the truth. No one can walk your path for you, but you are never walking alone. God provided the strength in the classroom, but through every faculty and staff who exceeded their job to ensure our success. Once I owned my journey, I stopped saying what I was, and I started living into who I am. And so I went from the chasm of my doubt to commendation medals, from homelessness to horticulturalist. And despite a combat disability, I now have my degree. And if there's one thing I remind you of on this day, it's that we are not just anything. You're not just a plumber or just a nurse, just a cook or a mechanic. We are what makes Charleston thrive. You are the planes soaring in the palmetto skies, the hands crafting the world's finest cars, the builders of the roads that connect our communities, the nurses in the hallways of our hospitals, and the chefs preparing the meals that keeps Charleston the #1 travel destination. We are the seed that sparks change. Now, some of you in the audience above may have been thinking about chasing your dream or going back to school. This is your sign. Let me be clear. This is your time to enroll. This is your time to chase your dream. This is your time to believe in yourself. And this is your time to change your life, because that is what success looks like. We walk today not just for ourselves, but to prove that it is possible and to prove that dreams only die when we stop believing. The world doesn't need perfect people. It needs people who keep going. People like you, people like us. So when they ask you where resilience was forged, when they ask you where everyday people become extraordinary, when they ask you where greatness was born, tell them it started with the class of 2025 at Trident Technical College.
At this time, will the candidates for degrees, diplomas, and certificates please stand?
Members of Trident Technical College faculty, please stand. Dr. Wood, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates who have qualified for graduation by successfully completing curricula offered by Trident Technical College. The faculty recommends the awarding of appropriate associate degrees, diplomas, and certificates in recognition of the candidates' academic accomplishments.
Trident Technical College, by the virtue of authority vested in it by the state of South Carolina, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, hereby confers the candidates by name, associate degree, diploma, certificate, together with all of its rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto.
Faculty, you may be seated. Will the candidates for associate degrees, diplomas, and certificates please be seated until your student marshal directs you to the stage. Student marshals, you may begin bringing the candidates to the stage. We will now begin the conferral for the candidates for associate degrees and certificates from the Division of Business Technology, presented by the Dean, LaQuinta Yates, and the President of Trident Tech, Dr. Vicki Wood. Associate in Applied Science Accounting, Rachel Archer. Baez Parsons, cum laude. Shalonda Q.D. Davis. Heather M. Figueroa. Dolores Lucretia Grant, magna cum laude. Lily F. McCrae, cum laude. Andres Morcacho. Kanji Peoples Omer, magna cum laude. China M. Serrano. Rashawn K. Singleton. Julia M. Scarrett. Associate in Applied Science Administrative Office Technology, Roshonda J. Brown. Renee M. Collins. Caressa Dennis. M. Grice.
I'm Angela Lafayette.
Aaron Lee Huckabee, magna cum laude.
I'm Angela Lafayette.
Angela Kelly Lafayette, cum laude. Chrissy McMahon, summa cum laude. Tiffany L. Patterson. Barbara H. Player. Janelle Camilla Sullivan. Sharkia Lene Thompson, magna cum laude. Associate in Applied Science Business Administration, Marketing, Ava Grace Beauregard, magna cum laude. Victor Alejandro Brenes, cum laude. Hunter Gage Kales. Caden Clack. Cody Lauren D. McMillan. Yvette R. Parker. Chloe Elizabella Piper, summa cum laude. Rebecca Ann Quick. Abby Isabel Snyder, cum laude. Sabrina Violetta Soto. Kristen Brianna Tater, magna cum laude. Administration, Small Business Entrepreneurship, Paris J. Arline. Denise T. Canty, cum laude. Jabri Davis. Marquise D. Edie. Kaylin A. Edwards. Alyssa Faith Edenmuller. Johnny Y. Evans. Aliana Danielle Grant. Brandy Ann Haas, magna cum laude. Ethan Thomas Hargrove, cum laude. Tanya L. Hess, cum laude. Crystal Joe Hilton. Kylie A. Hersey. Deontay Jeter. Kyle S. Manigault. Leslie A. Murphy. Markeisha W. Prielu. Tiana N. Ravenel. Isaiah O. Robinson, magna cum laude. Elena Rose Natividad Schultz, magna cum laude. Dimitri Thomas West. Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology, Computer Programming, Kenneth Stephen Babson, magna cum laude. Wyatt F. Davis. Bryce N. Freshwater, summa cum laude. Ryan Andrew Huckstep. Michael Peter Lewis, magna. Michael R. Roxas, cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology, Information Systems Specialist, Christopher E. Boykin, summa cum laude. Joan L. Coaxum. Aiden Joshua Dyer, cum laude. Melanie Antoinette Evans. Ralph Ernest Freeman K. Hudson. Joseph Jenkins Jr. Randolph J. Middleton, cum laude. Anthony Leo Kiane, cum laude. Joseph A. Sparacino. Jacob Alexander Sumner, magna cum laude. Marcus Willem Wiley. Mahmoud M. Abdallah, cum laude. Brittany Johnson Allen. Isla Louise Claire, magna cum laude. Eugene M. Colson. Joshua R. Davis, cum laude. Luke Davis. Maquashia M. Edwards, magna cum laude. Alexis McKenzie, Isabel Haitai Chanook Guys. Bryce Zachary Harner. Justin Ramel Jenkins, cum laude. Joseph U. Kaiser Jr., summa cum laude. Michelle T. Kramer. Belen E. Lopez. Brenda M. Major. Melissa Marie Mills, magna cum laude. Alexander L. Morris, magna cum laude. Jason A. Peterson, cum laude. Liz M. Robles. Jared J. Rowland. Keela Marquet Sadler. Alize Laurencia Smith, summa. Cole A. Sustek, cum laude. Cynthia B. Suggs, magna cum laude. Deshia Catrice Terrence, magna cum laude. Michael James Thomas, magna cum laude. Stephanie A. Thomas. Shelby Renee Trout. Yonella Tudose, summa cum laude. Sierra Lynn Williams. Associate in Applied Science, General Technology, Cosmetology. Patricia Barnes, magna cum laude. Kayla Sue Boring. Latoria D. Doctor. Rachel Elizabeth Droz. Bren M. Fogel, magna cum. MacArthur Jones. Jaslyn J. Hulo. Sheena L. Pond. Associate in Applied Science, Management, Fire Service, Aaron J. Peters. Christopher W. Wade. Associate in Applied Science, Management, Human Resources, Angel D. Foggy. Magna cum laude. Nicole D. Ori. Nahibi Janan Lopez. Sierra Murray Mall. Raquel S. Smith, magna cum laude. Crystal G. Starrett. Johnny J. Wilson. Associate in Applied Science, Management, Catherine Gardner. Marixa Gonzalez. Sonovia Green. Patrick Holt, magna cum laude. Jacqueline M. Lonis. Associate in Applied Science, Management, Supply Chain, Tyron DeMott Davis. Mariam Garissa Jorns. Rashawn H. Richardson, cum laude. Audrey L. Simon. Associate in Applied Science, Network Systems Management, Danielle O. Broughton, magna cum laude. Evan Boujay. Pierre Perez. Aziz Rakimov, cum laude. Kimian M. Sadler. Michael C. Sellers. James Lucas Paul Thompson. Shan T. Williams. Certificate, Bookkeeping, Jada Alexandria Edwards, Senior. Certificate, Business Applications, Solutions Specialist, Angel F. Livingston. Lisbeth Andriana Avila, magna cum laude. Michaela Lee Crawford, cum laude. Crystal A. Hall. Molly May. Norwood, magna cum laude. Peyton Michelle Taylor. Desha Tianka Thar. Carmen L. Walker, magna cum laude. Certificate, Cybersecurity, Chanel Alexis Clark, summa cum laude. Tamisha O. Wigfall. Asia Shanice Carr. Michelle R. Denton. Natalie Naomi Gindelman. Charlenia J. Snyder. Certificate, Linux Systems Administration, Seth Milling Furchgott. Certificate, Medical Office Specialist, Marissa Maria Bell Bachnight. Ashley Maliko Bennett. Jada S. Nelson. Monica D. Prielu. Crystal Sierra Smith. Certificate, Nail Technology, Mariah M. Alston. Mayasha Sanija Alston. Olga G. Bailey. Jelena Faith Barber. Bria Anae Drayton. Diamond Monia Gisson Tanner. Janet A. Kinsey. Alaya Dialante Jake Martin. Takara Rotessa Robinson Cato. Certificate, Small Business Entrepreneurship, Terry L. Delisline. Daniel C. Kirkland. Sadie I. Smith. Certificate, Tax Preparer, Brett Reed. This concludes the awarding of associate degrees and certificates for
Ashton L. Middleton. Philip John Nix. Gregory Malik Richardson. Courtney R. Ross. Anna Virginia Rush. Faith Simone Stanley. Hallie Rebecca Smith, summa cum laude. Melissa R. Smith, magna cum laude. Kristen Faith Waters, summa cum laude. Culinary Arts Technology. Rebecca L. Bowser, cum laude. David M. Cannon, Jr., magna cum laude. Lindy Lee Carter. Reagan Elizabeth Davis. Emily N. Janis, magna cum laude. Isaiah Daniel Nurse. Madeline Grace Platt, cum laude. Elishina T. Singleton.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay.
Kyrell DeAndre Waltauer. Dorinda Wexler, summa cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Hospitality and Tourism Management, Christine Lee Braithwaite, magna cum laude. Brittany Renee Easterling. Charlotte Willeen Grant, cum laude. Rebecca Schuyler Huddleston, magna cum laude. Brindisha C. Liner. Jasmine Lorraine Roos. Tina M. Moses. Skylar Morgan Pitts. Brittany M. Pomacher. Takaya C. Ramsey Burnham, cum laude. Diamond A. Williams. Jasmine Washington. Certificate, Advanced Culinary Arts, William Michael Benner. Reagan Mackenzie Clark. Malaya Adrian Faley. Deja C. Gadsden. Crimson Elizabeth Loeb. Maya Grace Newman. Caleb Michael Russell. Certificate Baking and Pastry, Lisa Lynette Johnson. Tasha D. Moore. Certificate Cake Decorating, Miko Sharonda Goodson. Certificate Culinary Arts, Janae N. Bivens. Anea Dericote. Shamari Nicole Lasanda Frazier. Ethel Hildreth. Nichelle Span. Brandon M. Steen. This concludes the awarding of associate degrees and certificates for the Culinary Institute of Charleston. Here are the candidates for associate degrees and certificates from the Division of Engineering and Construction, presented by the Dean, Timothy Fulford. Eric T. Waring, Associate in Applied Science, Civil Engineering Technology. Associate in Applied Science, General Technology, Engineering Design Graphics, Stephanie M. Hill. Kaylee Pope, cum laude. Tamara Marie Poole. Liam A. Sanchez, cum laude. Summer L. Savage. Associate in Applied Science, Horticultural Technology, Haley Q. Bullock. Cassie Amanda McCullough. Thomas A. Perry. Sarah H. Sobchuk, cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology, Tyreek Darrell Unique Fernandez. Sean Frederick Peavy. Certificate in Architectural Drafting, Jacqueline Barnes. Our student speaker, Certificate in Sustainable Agriculture, Andrea D. Ross. Certificate in Construction Management, Jessica Monique Zipporah Williams. This concludes the awarding of the associate degrees and certificates for the Division of Engineering and Construction. Here are the candidates for associate degrees and certificates from the Division of Film, Media, and Visual Arts, presented by the Dean, Glenn Seal. Associate in Applied Science, Commercial Graphics, Animation, Allison Grace Dewell. Lee Greck, summa cum laude. Jaden Kamar Green. Tyler A. Joy. Marco A. Salome II, cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Commercial Graphics, Digital Media, Kayla Ashley Aaron, cum laude. Deshonda M. Dees. Tyler Lawrence Edie Taylor. Darian Taylor McLeod. Yvonne Rojas, summa cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Commercial Graphics, Graphic Design, Candace M. Bryant, cum laude. Michaela Danielle Chandler. Patrick J. Cook, magna cum laude. Greer Michelle Farmer, magna cum laude. McKenna E. Fugate. Felicia R. Lomax. Calvin Tyrone McClinton. Menora C. Mulhern, magna cum laude. Tanaya Unique Pinckney. Haley K. Scott, cum laude. Samantha Work, summa cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Commercial Graphics, Photography, Maureen D. Bracey, cum laude. Holly E. Bunch. A.C. Lamont Canty Jr. Amanda Smith, magna cum laude. Kathy D. Trahan. Megan Renee Wolf. Associate in Applied Science, Media Arts Production, Film Production, Mikey Amilcar. Devin Michael Betzold, magna cum laude. Jordan R. Davis. Mackenzie Philip Dewberry, cum laude. Michael Xavier Evans. Kenneth Jerome Ford. Justin Martinez. Taylor Dane Rice, magna cum laude. Connor Patrick Stevens. Elias Uri. Associate in Applied Science, Media Arts Production, Post-Production, Octavius Devon Hampton. Ella V. Keating, summa cum laude. Ryan R. Warwick, magna cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, Media Arts Production, TV and Media Production, Grace Christian Forrest. Kevin Jermaine Shaw II. Clifton James Warren. Shakara C. White. Certificate, Cinematography, Cody Paul Johnson. Certificate, Computer Animation, Alexis T. Hill, magna cum laude. Andrea Morquicho, magna cum laude. Certificate, Digital Media Software, Connor McSy Simpkins. Certificate, Digital Photographer, Christy A. Marshall, summa cum laude. This concludes the awarding of associate degrees and certificates for the Division of Film, Media, and Visual Arts.
Here are the candidates for associate degrees, diplomas, and certificates from the Division of Health Sciences presented by the Dean, Krista Harrington. Associate in Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Nancy Benja. Jacqueline Camille Fagan. Naisha A. Griffin. Michaela J. Hansford. Reagan Marie Motley. Amy Katina Richmond, magna cum laude. Kinsley A. Swish, summa cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, General Technology, Medical Assisting, Brittany C. Ailman. Amy C. Delaire, cum laude. Jasmine L. Gardner. Poche D. Kitt. Lily Sean Malone. Wilness S. McAllister. Andrea Jacqueline Sanchez. Zakia M. Taylor. Associate in Applied Science, Health Information Management, Brittany Renee Brown. Satari Patrice Johnson. Associate in Applied Science, Medical Laboratory Technology, Lauren Nicole Disher. Lydia R. Fuller. Jennifer Lau, magna cum laude. Daytona Elaine Smith. Kaylin A. Sports. Associate in Applied Science Occupational Therapy Assistant, Danielle T. Abati. Lisa C. Capshaw. Avery Elizabeth Klotz. Kiana S. Dobson. Lindsay Kayleen Green, magna cum laude. Zaya M. Howell Durand. Susan Piper Judy. Katie E. Lee. Jessica L. McCants, cum laude. Kayla Samaya Param, magna cum laude. Stephanie K. Walker, cum laude. April V. White. Associate in Applied Science, Physical Therapy Assistant, Chandler Scott Baker. Dennis L. Caldwell. Mackenzie Chapman, magna cum laude. Thomas Lamar Cromwell, magna cum laude. Natasha Michon Denson, physical therapy assistant. Rebecca M. Vogel, summa cum laude. Ryan William Joseph Four. Chad Richard Goodman, magna cum laude. Megan M. Hurd. Ashlyn Haley Hutto, cum laude. Jessica L. Hyman, cum laude. Brian M. Mims. Kellen Carter Shepard. Jessica Lee Simmons. Tyra Tian Turner. Jordan Dominique Walton. Ryan Whipple, cum laude. Serena Sky M. White. Associate in Applied Science, Radiologic Technology. Jaslyn M. Chicas, cum laude. Kaylee N. Dela Cruz. Amber Danae Gilliard. Casey E. Goodrow. Claire S. Hawes. Margaret L. McCawson, magna cum laude. Haley K. Manning. Rakia McWilliams. Michael S. Miller. Kirsten Ann Myers. Ashley S. Parker. Audrey V. Pope. Noah Bruce. Jasmine B. Reyes, cum laude. Jack Ronald Singleton, Jr. Sarah E. Waring. Associate in Applied Science, Respiratory Care. Jennifer Lauren Capachama. Amber S. Flood. Allison A. Francis Irvin. Madison R. Franks. Leroy Walter Hare, Jr. Michael Andrew Hatchell. Kendra Kristen Haynes. Peyton Tweedy Keller. Shataria K. Mays, summa cum laude. Nora Jane McGowan. Brianna M. McCormick. Andrea Munoz. Caitlin Marie Smith. Associate in Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Dejambra Janice Croker. Marissa L. Coulier. Rebecca L. Harris. Alexa Corinne Lee, magna cum laude. Megan Nicole Lissamore, cum laude. Isabella Bisciotti. Jasmine T. Richardson. Shenandoah Elizabeth Saylor. Iris Elizabeth Shaw. Associate in Applied Science, Veterinary Technology, Holly Morgan Austin. Allison M. Barrero, cum laude.
Hers was messed up, so they had to fit her in.
Victoria M. Gonzalez. Sean John M. Jugdale Harbot. Angela Francis Murray. Sarah A. Limehouse. Ashley Nolte. Madison Olivia Perkins. Courtney A. Pitts, cum laude. Savannah P. Stockton. Jordan N. Vandegrift, cum laude. Diploma, Expanded Duty Dental Assisting, Cameron Alyssa Gettings. Crystal Guadarrama Millen, magna cum laude. Alicia C. Kennedy. Litzy Ramirez Martinez, magna cum laude. Certificate, Health Sciences Prep, Rebecca Lynn Grant. This concludes the awarding of associate degrees, diplomas, and certificates for the Division of Health Sciences.
Here are the candidates for associate degrees and certificates from the Division of Humanities and Social Sciences, presented by the Dean, Michael Shinshala. Associate in Arts, Ibrahim Abdul Aziz. Naomi Lynn Aguilar. Emerald Ajira Alford. Catherine Amaya. Christine Ann Baker, cum laude. Leanna Nicole Baker. Madison Michelle Benz, magna cum laude. Reagan Christine Lygen. Daniel James Brantley. Serenity Brisbane. Kenya J. Britt. Imari Brown. Jacob Jamal Brown Jr., magna cum laude. Andy Stephen Bruno. Marissa Takoa Bell Buckley. Emily Eileen Burton, summa cum laude. Ryan Abigail Casey, cum laude. Gabriela Elise Chacon, Associated. Gabrielle Elisa Cheney. Nevea Paris Chaplin. Deborah Nicole Coates, cum laude. Brianna Corbin, magna cum laude. Alexa Marie Corkill. Tyler Ramir Crawford. Anastasia Elena Crespo Green. Taina A. Cuffey. Amaya Davis, the fourth. William Jeffrey Davis, cum laude. Patricia Lynn Dawson. Shane Thomas Dooley. Hemet Yajara Enekres. Anesi J. Feaster. Olivia Lachey Flores. Teranjane Geddes. Amani Gibbs, summa cum laude. Laurie M. Gibson, summa cum laude. Sarah Gibson. Alan D. Grant. Carmen Alaya Grant. Taylor Akira Green. Mariah Isabel Gutierrez. Layla Gracie Halls. Zoe Grace Hartshun, cum laude. Jael Shalom Haynes. Caron Lamont Heath. Isabella Henry. Emily Hernandez. Jasony Princess Hickman. Jaden Malik Hollington. Braden Michael Ritz. Braden Alexander Hersey, magna cum laude. Madison Grace Ingram. Matea Jackson. Lance Janicki. Javar Tyrell Johnson. Olivia Ann Johnson. Eva Gabrielle Jones, magna cum laude. Belina Yoshi, magna cum laude. Elena Malena Kareem. Victoria Grayson Klein, magna cum laude. Julie Kopenhauer, summa cum laude. Shelby Desiree Ladson, cum laude. Gloria Gabriela Lopez Rojas. Natalie Alexa Lopez Diaz, cum laude. Paige Addison Magnani, cum laude. Christopher Maxwell. Alisa Marie Cruz Medros. Oksana Glinda Mignot. Denishea Zier Mitchell. Sasha M. Moreno, magna cum laude. Claire Elaine Morgan, summa cum laude. Latasha D. Morton. Monica Valeria Najera. Abigail Rose Nelson. Megan Marie Nelson. Juliet Rain Cutchins Nimitz. Elizabeth F. Sunday, magna cum laude. Erica M. Peeler. Nicholas Ryan Peters. Che A. Phelps. Kendall Purcell. Jacqueline Reyes Rodriguez. Christian Richardson II. Dynasty Ray Roberts. Caitlin Olivia Rogers. Luis Fernando Salinas, cum laude. Jadia Larissa Schultz. Addison Alexis Scott, cum laude. Luke Whetstone Scosaro, magna cum laude. Yuxi Shao. Benjamin Philip Sherman. John F. Scarrett IV, magna cum laude. Jordan Faye Smilowitz. Kalasia Smith. Chloe Smith. Kevin Terrell Snowden, cum laude. Joyce Lynette Stafford. Cameron Nicole Stanley. Anisha Maya Suit. Justice Taylor. Andre A. Teja. Colin M. Tucker. Love Varner, summa cum laude. Jason Daniel Velasquez Flores. Sokna Maiwagne III. Zanea Washington. Monty Terrell White, Jr. Candace Elizabeth Wicker. Gary Williams, Jr. Kenley Reed Wilson. Samantha L. Wills. Willow Wrighton. April Yata. Haley Nicole Zip. Associate in Applied Science, Early Care and Educational, Child Care Professional, Daniqua Leona Anderson. Alitha Ostry. Angela H. Sumpter. Coretta M. Wilson. Samantha R. Wilson. Associate in Applied Science, Early Care and Education, Inclusive Care, Alexis Y. Bailey. Tracy Bishop Curry, Early Care and Education, School Age and Youth Development, cum laude. Leslie C. Gathers, cum laude. Aaron Huffman. Jasmine G. Watson. Associate in Applied Science, Human Services, Demetria Ella Buford. Aaron M. Crawford, summa cum laude. Christina C. Deering. Michelle Z. Dumphy. Stanley Fields Garrison. Kaylee Marie Herron. Avis Denise Johnson. Candace L. McFadden. Glennis M. Morris. Catherine Rossi Ryder, summa cum laude. Rachel Catherine Tuck. Certificate, Early Childhood Development, Alexandra M. Pinkney. Certificate, Early Childhood Development, Lori E. Pope. Autumn Lee Reynolds. Shania M. Stone. Certificate, Introductory University Studies, Kelsey Lynn McBee. Katie Elizabeth Brandon. Jade Margaret Melanson. This concludes the awarding of associate degrees and certificates for the Division of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Here are the candidates for associate degrees and certificates from the Division of Law-Related Studies, presented by the Dean, Sean Livingston. Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice, Shaniqua Davina Barnett. Samantha J. Beck. Diamond Latrice Brown. Grayson Farmer. Letitia T. Freeman, cum laude. Jonathan C. Harvey. Amuri Naria Hillary Lance. Kelly Ann Lawler, magna cum laude. Millicent T. Middleton. John A. Mixon. Adrian Jade Peters, cum laude. Emily G. Ramirez Gutierrez. Carson Elise Riney. Amaria Olga Samariba. Lilith J. Teague, cum laude. Jason Antonio West. Shamika Rochelle Williams.
John A. Tatiana Marquis World.
Associate in Applied Science, Emergency Medical Technology, Lauren A. Mazik. Abigail Francis Osterhaus. Associate in Applied Science, Homeland Security Management, Rebecca A. L. Apitz. Mason D. Lapachinsky. Associate in Applied Science, Paralegal, Janae Tatiana Marquise Worrell. Dakota Alexis Barnett, summa cum laude. Chastity K. Bowden. Jakima Ramisha Douglas. Michael Dylan Herring, magna cum laude. Grady A. Higgins. Joy S. Johnson, cum laude. Taran R. Jones, magna cum laude. Tanari Benet Patricia Ann Harker. Samantha N. Sadler, cum laude. Vanessa Salcido. Sydney B. Smalls IV. Nazadia A. Stevens, magna cum laude. Emily Nolane Thompson. Michaela S. Udi. Sheena P. Ward. Certificate, Emergency Medical Technician, Sarah Grace Hitchens. This concludes the awarding of associate degrees and certificates for the Division of Law-Related Studies. Here are the candidates for associate degrees and certificates from the Division of Manufacturing and Maintenance, presented by the Dean, Robert Elliott. Associate in Applied Science, Aircraft Maintenance Technology, Darby Q. Copeland. Ian Russell Hamilton, magna cum laude. Connor Martin Helston, magna cum laude. Associate in Applied Science, General Technology, Air Conditioned Refrigeration Mechanics, Lucas O'Brien Fox. Camden Rosa. Associate in Applied Science, General Technology, Automotive Technology, Shamanique S. Bailey Manigoat. LaQuisha T. Manigoat. Michael Ronald Tyler. Associate in Applied Science, General Technology, Industrial Maintenance, Paul David Ernst. Associate in Applied Science, General Technology, Machine Tool Technology, Ashton John Hayden, summa cum laude. James Robert Wendell III, cum laude. Certificate, Air Conditioned Refrigeration Mechanics, Markel A. Hamilton. Kiwana R. Rivers. Shaniqua M. Washington. Jermaine Jaquan Young. Certificate, Aircraft Assembly Technology, Devin A. Katange. Keyshawn L. Govan. Jamia Malza Mack. Supasa Malabong. Jason Anderson Opat. Greg G. Stotko. Certificate, Automotive Servicing, Dewan A. Boren. Daryl Jean Broughton II, cum laude. Mason Thackeray Carter. Jonathan Felix Lafortune. Certificate, Commercial Truck Driving, Shinovia Valnitra Glover. Certificate, Industrial Mechanic, Stacy L. Day, magna cum laude. Isaiah Edward Enos, summa cum laude. Gary R. Richardson, Jr. This concludes the awarding of associate degrees and certificates for the Division of Manufacturing and Maintenance. Here are the candidates for associate degrees, diplomas, and certificates from the Division of Nursing, presented by Dean Nancy Hilburn. Mary Elizabeth Baer. Octavia J. Booker. Kaisha L. Brown. Katie Alana Brownlee. Angelica R. Cagley, magna cum laude. Addison Nicole Carew. Taylor Marie Carter. Alexandra C. Cassidy, summa cum laude. Destiny Janai Cole. Fletcher Reed Colton, summa cum laude. Maria Zarina Cervantes Dondon. Rebecca L. Davis. Tashafa M. Davis. Shakima R. Dawson. Madison Sky Eaton. Crystal Renee Frazier. Kamisha C. Freeman. Colleen N. Hamby. Madison Elizabeth Heinrich. Jennifer Lee Henderson. Alexandra J. Hepburn. Sierra J. Hill. Latasha N. Holback. Cody M. James. Haley Ann Kavanaugh. Brittany Jessica Kennedy. Christine R. Cologe. Michaela Tracy Cossabud. Madison Eileen London. Rachel J. Masulo. Amanda M. McManigal. Kylie Masako Miller. Sarah K. Milligan. Imani D. Moore. Shakira N. Moore. Amber N. Norris. Ailey Don Alton. Felicia Africa Owens. Brittany Rhodes Pinson. Margaret R. Reiser. Palestine I. Shihada. Angelisa Yvette Simmons. Shadiqua L. N. Sloss. Bridget N. Smith. Denasia Nicole Smith. Heather Smith. Hannah Grace Snyder. Peyton Amelia Stokes. Belinda Trin. Kavion Taylor Vanderhorst. Selena Yasmin Vargas. Lauren L. Wimsott. Mokisha R. Wright. Diploma in Practical Nursing, Nicole M. Anderson. Angie Martin. Ashley O. White. Certificate Pre-Nursing, Maria L. Blackman. Passion Belton. Michaela Annette Bradford. Alasia Charmaine Davis. Chevelle J. Ellington. Daisy Flores. Austin Tiana Frazier. Annie Lee Carberry Gibson. Jade Olivia Geiger Moore. LaShante M. Griffin. Carmen Hampton. Judge Timothy Hill III. Valerie L. Johnson. Desire Hazel Jones. Emily Ann Asalia. Pamela Victoria Rochelle Roca. Markeisha S. Smith. Faith Danielle Sprinkle. Layla Elise Thomas. Madison Michael Thomas. Naomi L. Washington. Jemiah Peyton Shanice Wigfall. Caitlin Coretta Williams. This concludes the awarding of associate degrees, diplomas, and certificates for the Division of Nursing.
Here are the candidates for the associate degree from the Division of Science and Mathematics, presented by the Dean, Dr. Shakitha Barner. Associate in Science, Rainey Eileen Alexander, cum laude. Olivia Christina Amaro. Jasmine Simone Alyssa Anderson. Triasia Monet Anderson. Rebecca Hannah Archer III. Laura Avila Castro. Amina Bangera, magna cum laude. Kiera Shea Barkley. Sabrina Shante Batts. Holly K. Beekler. Avery Catherine Blacklock. Javion Leonard Blake. Lucas Jerry Boyer. Ruby M. Bresch. Kamora Lachey Brown, magna cum laude. Jamar Bryant. Mauricio B. Cabezas Espinoza. Kenosha Ernie Natis Coleman. Jessica Celestina Cordonia. Allison Leanne Carter. Kaylee Cartuccio. Lauren Elizabeth Klontz, cum laude. Arthur Costa, magna cum laude. Brittany Lucero Cruz Castro. Matthew Paul Vito Dash Jr., summa cum laude. Peyton Richard Davis. Talasia D. Davis. Sherry K. Delgado Copeland. Rose Marie DeLucci. Ella Caroline DeWinter. Isis S. Doyle. Brooklyn Jewel Elder. Daniel Carroll Eller. Paxton Bryce Elrod, magna cum laude. Isabel Annette Enos, summa cum laude. Allure Sade Evans. Brianna Tushera Ferguson. Gunnar Flanagan, cum laude. Amara Rochelle Gamble. Sydney Garcia, magna cum laude. Alyssa V. Godfrey. William H. Godfrey III. Angela Jaleesa Gonzalez G. Tasnim Green, summa cum laude. Sadine Ahmad Hamad. Madison A. Harkins, magna cum laude. Jennifer A. Harrison. Alexandra Hart, magna cum laude. Anika M. Henneman, cum laude. Yoshiyi Hernandez Vasquez. Shante M. Hodge. Shakaya Alasia Holmes. Paris Liana Caprice. Audrey Renee Isket, summa cum laude. Isabel Francis Jakowski. Trinity Lavon Jamerson. Cambria LaVey Johnson. Sherry Ellen Johnson, magna cum laude. Juanita L. Jones. Michael Sean Jones Jr., summa cum laude. Jeremiah Divine Jordan. Javen Paul Jorns. Sophia Korchevskaya. Christian Lawrence. James Eugene Larimore. Leslie Adriana Laredo Rocha, cum laude. Jordan N. Joseph, summa cum laude.
Get up, it's my turn.
Yaretsi Lugo. Kayla Michelle Maybank. Maya Hinata McCall. Mia Renee McCoy. Isabel Maria McWethy. Ivan Gabriel Mendez. Shauna Saray Middleton. Kirsten Naomi Miller. Kayla Naomi Montgomery, magna cum laude. McKenna Nicole Morgan. Malaya Morrow. Jeremiah D. Nelson. Ialea Mercedes Norris. Kevin Nicholas Palmer. Vadeka Patel, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Diane Patterson, magna cum laude. Angel Perez Guaneros, magna cum laude. Chloe Tiana Peterson. Carla Placencia. Xaviona Abrena Imane Reese. Roshana C. Reed. Corinne Jordan Richardson. Adriana Riddle. Isabel Marianne Russian, cum laude. Riley Ann Russell. Shaylin Tiania Russell. Hayat Mahabihan Sala, cum laude. Elisard Winters. Delaney Marie Scherer. Alexis Kathleen Schuler. Brittany Dalfavon Siripano, magna cum laude. Caleb J. Sloop, magna cum laude. And one of our student speakers tonight, Olivia Ann Smith, magna cum laude. Jason Paul Springfield. Austin Logan Steinke.
Hello, absolutely, thank you.
Cassara Y. Stewart. Kaylee Camo Susilo. Parker Thomas. Jonathan Patrick Tomasic. Anaya Toomer, magna cum laude. Blake Benjamin Trott, summa cum laude. Connie Darling Vargas Mateos. Anthony Richie Voss. Ariana Renee Walker. Jillian Lee Wells. Lauren Michelle West. Teresa L. Wheeler. Larone Walker. Kayla Grace Wilcox, magna cum laude. Deetrin S. Williams. Janae Tion Wilson. Madison Lee Woodward. Kayla Enoa Sanchez, magna cum laude. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the awarding of associate degrees, diplomas, and certificates.
Will the graduating class please rise? Class of 2025, you may move your tassels from the right to the left to signify graduation. I am the first to have the pleasure of saying congratulations, Trident Technical College graduates. Well done. As a graduate, you are now part of the Trident Technical College Alumni Association. May this mark the beginning of a strong relationship with your alma mater, Trident Tech. Thank you all for being part of this special occasion. Will the audience please stand for the recessional?